Hello students, welcome back to our channel. This dictation is specially prepared for steno aspirants and candidates appearing for the senior scale stenographer examination. The speed of this passage is 100 words per minute. Get your notebooks ready, sit comfortably, maintain proper posture and focus on accuracy along with speed. We will begin in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. Before the Labour Court, an industrial dispute concerning termination of service was listed for recording of evidence and consideration of interim relief full stop. The workman alleged that termination was illegal, arbitrary, and carried out in violation of principles of natural justice as no proper domestic inquiry had been conducted full stop. Learned counsel for the workmen submitted that the employee had served the establishment for several years with an unblemished record and that sudden dismissal had caused severe financial hardship to the worker and dependent family members full stop. The management opposed the claim and argued that termination resulted from repeated acts of misconduct including unauthorized absence, insubordination and breach of workplace safety protocols full stop. It was contended that warnings had been issued on multiple occasions and that the employee had failed to improve behavior despite opportunities for correction full stop. The management produced disciplinary records, attendance logs, and internal reports documenting alleged violations committed by the workmen during the course of employment full stop. During examination in chief, the workmen testified regarding employment history, job responsibilities, and circumstances surrounding issuance of termination order full stop. The workmen asserted that allegations were exaggerated and that disciplinary proceedings had been conducted without providing access to evidence or opportunity to cross-examine witnesses full stop. Counsel emphasized that termination without fair hearing violated statutory protections afforded to workers under labor laws and industrial dispute mechanisms full stop. The management examined supervisory staff who described incidents of alleged misconduct and safety breaches within the workplace full stop stanza. Witnesses testified regarding repeated warnings issued to the workmen and internal meetings conducted to address performance concerns full stop. Defense counsel for the workmen questioned credibility of management witnesses and suggested that personal disputes or union activities may have influenced disciplinary action full stop. The court recorded testimony while reminding parties to focus on factual evidence rather than speculative allegations full stop. Attention was drawn to procedural aspects of domestic inquiry including appointment of inquiry officer, service of charge sheet and opportunity for representation full stop. The workmen contended that inquiry proceedings were conducted in a biased manner and that findings were predetermined by management full stop. The management maintained that inquiry complied with established rules and that the workmen had chosen not to participate fully despite receiving notice full stop. The court examined inquiry records and sought clarification regarding adherence to procedural safeguards full stop. Arguments were advanced regarding proportionality of punishment and whether dismissal was excessive in comparison to nature of alleged misconduct full stop. Counsel for the workmen argued that minor infractions could have been addressed through warnings or suspension rather than termination full stop. The management asserted that cumulative misconduct determined workplace discipline and justified severe action to maintain operational standards and safety compliance full stop. The court observed that proportionality required careful assessment of context and gravity of violations, full stop. The workmen also sought interim relief in the form of subsistence allowance and reinstatement pending financial adjudication, full stop stanza. The management opposed reinstatement, citing potential disruption to operations and risk of further misconduct, full stop. The court considered financial hardship faced by the workmen and directed payment of interim monetary relief subject to outcome of proceedings, full stop. It was noted that interim measures aimed to balance economic security of employees with operational interests of employers, full stop.